Hey guys, this is going to be probably a short Saturday video. My vacation is over. And I am just trying so hard to just enjoy the rest of my weekend before I have to start working again on Monday. But let me say, I am very thankful that I have a job that pays my bills. I am thankful that I can work from home. I don't have to deal with the public. And that I can be self-employed, even if my job is thoroughly exhausting most of the time. Drinking some immune supportive yogi tea. No makeup today. I'm using my acne medicine, keeping my hair pulled back off my face, trying to clear this up. It's been really acting up this week. Like it was really bad earlier in the week because I was using a lot of makeup. It's probably time to buy like new makeup, right? Because I have been going places and visiting with people, and so I've been doing my face a lot this past week. I am working my way through this book by Victoria Mary Clark called Angel in Disguise. And it really, I'm not done with it. I'm just in the beginning of it. But it, just in the little bit I've read so far, it is really, it feels like you're getting kind of a kind lecture. Not from Victoria, but like maybe from her angels, about being grateful and thankful for the blessings you do have instead of focusing on the stuff you don't have, the stuff you want. And two, realizing how far I've come. I've been homeless. Oh yes, I've been homeless. I've been living in a tent when I was married. Towards the end of my marriage, I lived in a tent. Thank God it was summertime for 3 months. I know what it's like to have absolutely nothing and have to literally fight your way back up. I wasn't one to ask for help. So it was, getting work where you could and saving money to get yourself out of the elements, which we did. We got into a motel. From there, my husband then finally got a decent job, and we were able to get into a house. It was just baby steps every day, and there were some days when all we had was a bologna sandwich, and that was it for the day. Like, we're talking a piece of bologna between 2 pieces of bread, and that was it for the day. And I've come so far, and I have so much to be thankful for, and I remember that, on those days when I'm just exhausted and I don't want to do anymore, I remember what it was like. And it really quick makes you grateful for what you have. I've never wanted to be rich. I've never wanted to be famous. I've just always wanted to be all right. Just always wanted to be okay. Have the roof over my head, food to eat, I'm good. So, and I have to remember that, especially on those days when I'm just totally wiped out. You know, do I want to do this job forever? No, I don't want to do this daycare forever. And I am working on my exit plan, because I have to think about, as I age, as I get older, I have to think about those things. I can't do this forever. This is a very physically, mentally challenging job. And it's not something that I feel is safe to continue doing as I age. Unless by some miracle this daycare gets to where I can make it commercial and have employees running it. But I am working on my exit plan. I do have to have a plan for ending the daycare. And that's something I keep in mind too. But not there yet. Let's see. Is there anything else? I'm not going to do an intro or outro. I'm just going to record this for you and get it up. Let's see. I don't know. We could talk about the railroad strikes. I don't know what's going to happen, guys, honestly. I know, excuse me, I know that Biden made it illegal for them to strike, but that doesn't mean they aren't going to walk off the job and just quit. And a friend of mine that works for the Norfolk Railroad here in Virginia, he said not all of the unions agreed to what they've come up with. And so he said they have till December the 9th to agree. And I guess if they haven't, there are going to be some that just leave. I know there's a lot of people who are like, man, we need the railroad workers. How could they do that to the American people? But these workers are working so long, and like the hours they put in is crazy. I thought I worked long hours. Like, they miss important events in their lives, in their families' lives. That, some weddings, funerals, anniversaries, birthdays, births, they miss a lot, holidays. They miss a lot of stuff because they can lose their jobs. The railroad's very strict on their employees. Sick leave. Congress takes as much time off as they want to. It is, sorry, I don't want to get into this. It's just amazing to me, the laws they pass and the things they expect you and I to deal with that they themselves, they don't deal with. They are not living in reality. So there's that. Let's see. I don't know if there's any Johnny Depp news going on. I know there was a boy, a young man, claiming that Johnny Depp. He wasn't claiming Johnny Depp was his dad. He's just wanting to know, who, and because he does look so much like Johnny Depp. I mean, you've seen this kid. Like I said, I'm not doing any editing to this video, so you just have to go and find it. I'm sorry. But he could definitely play Johnny in a movie about Johnny's life. He could definitely play a younger Johnny. Jesus, I mean, really. But the story goes that he says there's a picture of his mom, who he thinks is his mom, standing behind Johnny Depp when he was in the Philippines doing, the name of the movie slips my mind, but I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. And, Platoon? I don't know. Anyway, and, I mean, really just a simple DNA test would put that to bed. Do I think this kid is Johnny Depp's son? I mean, if you listen to his story, I could see why he might think that. But I just have a hard time believing that if there was a woman that JD got pregnant, that he would not have taken care of things, you know, and been a father. So, no, I don't think this is Johnny Depp's son. Does he look just like Johnny Depp? Wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He does. But I don't think it's his son. And I don't think this guy is trying to claim that either. You know, he's just going on his physical features and, you know, I guess the timetable that he thinks his mom might have met Johnny. I think Johnny at that time was very young. Like, was he even 20 when he did that movie? I'm not even sure. But, I mean, you know, I feel for the kid. I do. The resemblance is amazing. But, I think it's just that, a coincidence, you know. And I hope this young man does find his dad. I do. Just so he can put these questions to rest. I can imagine it, not knowing who your parents are. It kind of, you don't have your foundation. You know, I think everybody needs to know where they come from. It kind of, I wouldn't say it defines who you are, but it definitely gives you that footing, if that makes sense. Well, I don't want to make this too long, guys. There's not a lot to talk about. I haven't done much this week because I'm on vacation. Just been spending time with friends and family and going to a Christmas parade tomorrow and went around last night looking at lights and getting a lot of organizing done here at the house and just getting stuff done here at home. But it's been nice. It's been a much needed break. But I'm sort of looking forward to getting back to it. Having my routine again. All right, guys. Hope you guys are having a good holiday season so far. And remember those who are less fortunate than you. God bless.